Hello, guys. So, just want to make sure everybody's prepared for competency review boards this week. So, I just wanted to go over all that. Junior high, yours start on Wednesday, and then you have Thursday and Friday also. High school, yours start on Thursday and Friday. So, all students need to report to the gym on those days, not come to your classroom, and you need to report to the classroom that is the first one listed on this schedule. So like here, when it says Peterson Kern, those are in Peterson's room. Hobbs and Brax, those are in Hobbs's room. So report there. Try to be there and ready so you can start right at 1:30, because if we start late, everything's going to get messed up. So really try to be on time. What you need to do ahead of time, if you have remote learners that are going to be at home, they still need to do their review board. And so they are supposed to talk to you. They're supposed to take the initiative. That's what that video I sent out to them this week says. To say, I will be at home. Please send me a link to either a Google Meet or a Zoom. And if they do that, then you as their advisor is responsible for making sure that happens. So if you have a classroom for your Explore class in Google, just use the Google Meet link there. If you don't, set up a Zoom and send them the invite to that. And do that ahead of time and encourage them, and this is what I told them, to be sitting on there waiting for you when it's their turn. So if they are remote learners, you need to make sure that happens. Then you should have students sending you their competency mastery rubrics to print out ahead of time. Make sure you print out 2 copies and then give it to them. It is their responsibility to bring that. And my kids, they look like this. So they're multiple pages. They'll look something like that. Everybody's might be slightly different, but this is kind of the idea. I do encourage you to have extras of the original, which is this one, because I've seen a few that aren't actually on the rubric. They're close, like they're listed, the competencies listed out, and then they have right underneath it how I met it. So they've kind of got it, but they really haven't put it in the format we asked for. Just be prepared by having a few of these extras so you can have this to help you do your grading when you're done. Okay, so then let's go to the day of. They will have they will all be in the gym, and your first kid should be there waiting at 1:30. The next kid should be there 10 minutes early so they're ready to go. You as the advisor should have a timer ready, and the schedule setting here. And I'm going to attach this to the email I send out this week, but make sure you have the schedule so you know who's going to be next. I would have your computers ready and set up, and you probably had things shared with you all week from your different students. Have those all in a place where you can get to them quickly, like all in one folder in your email or all on a folder on your laptop where you can get to them quickly. So the student will come in, and after the first one, they've been told that they should come in as soon as they see this student in front of them leave. So you're not really going to have time to grade in between. So don't plan on that. Just one student comes in the next one, and I would go ahead and start right away with the next one. If we get done early, great. They should all be 10 minutes early. So that just gives you a little bit of buffer time to do that. So as soon as they're ready, you're ready, you've finished taking notes on the other one, let the next person start, even if it's 2 or 3 minutes early. Give them a polite greeting when they come in. Hi, it's nice to see you, whatever their name is. Let's get started. So don't chit chat. You don't have time for that. I know that's not how we're programmed, but just don't do it. The first 30 seconds, they should make sure they're giving you all their proof, like handing it all to you, telling you where it is, and they should give you a really, really short overview of their project. Very short. Just what it is. Here's what we're doing. Okay. Then they should go right into their competencies. And you should start that clock, your 10-minute timer, as soon as they enter the room. Okay, they should spend a minute or less on each competency. And if you're noticing it's becoming a habit, the first one was a minute and a half, the next one was a minute and a half, tell them to hurry up. Tell them you got to go faster. Whatever you can do to hurry them along. At 9 minutes and 30 seconds, give them a warning and just say, hey, you got 30 seconds to finish this up. Hopefully, if you can do it, great. If it's just too much, but you might just kind of want to put one of the advisors in charge of the timer. At 10 minutes, you have to stop. They just have to be done. And you'll just have to say, I'm sorry, your time is up. Please just leave your proof here and we'll go over that later. Okay, hopefully they're close, but they have to stop because you've got to go on to the next one. In order to be able to grade, take notes as they're talking on your rubric. That rubric is for you. Take notes about what they've done and then set it aside when you're finished. Okay, then when you're done with all the kids of your room, it's supposed to be about 150 of this last one. Most people are done at 140 is the last group. Then stay in your room, both advisors, and quickly go through every one and kind of agree on a score. Okay, and I talked about how to do the grading on the previous email last week. Look at that. Lean more towards the high side, but I think I gave you a nice little here's how to grade each one and give them a score on each competency. Put it on the end, circle it on their rubric, make sure their name's on the rubric, and then give the rubrics to the teacher that's the actual advisor of that kid. And then that advisor is responsible for getting that score into the grade book. And that score needs to be in within 2 class days. So if it was their Friday review, then it needs to be in by Tuesday. If it was Thursday review, it needs to be in by Monday. But try to get them in as quick as you can because I know the kids are going to be curious about them. Then not at that time, not that day of, but the next week when we come back, if you have a kid that is upset, did poorly, would like to do better, you think they should have done better, whoever you see that it is, let them know that they can have that redo option and that they need to contact me to schedule that. All right. And if you have questions about that, go back to last week's email. It tells you all about it. Okay. Hopefully this makes a lot of sense. If it doesn't, please let me know, and please don't contact me on Thursday before you're getting ready to do this. Please let me know Monday, Tuesday, something like that, so we can get everybody straightened out, okay? Because Thursday and Friday are going to be a little bit crazy. I'm aware of that, but we want to do it this way. This is the best way to get the kids really focused on their competencies and then to allow them just to have a little bit more fun, a little bit more creativity with their final presentation. Okay, thanks a lot.